Hey everyone, I'm Liv, one of the graduate assistants from the Kinney Center, and today I'm going to show you how to make homemade Play-Doh. So first up, we're going to gather our materials. So what you'll need is flour, iodized salt, cream of tartar, water, canola oil, food coloring and scent, which are both optional, and for scent you can use different cooking extracts or any essential oils, a large saucepan or two smaller saucepans if you want to split up the mixture to make two separate colors. A whisk is optional but can be useful. A spatula, 1 cup measuring cup, and measuring spoons. My cousin Annabelle is here to help me, and she's going to show an example of what it'll look like at the end. For our first step, we're going to measure out 2 cups of flour.
Where's 2 cups?
So what's that say?
Cup.
1 cup. So we need
2 of them.
2 of them.
Of flour?
Mm-hmm. All right, can you look at our recipe up here, and what's the next thing?
Salt.
How much salt?
1 cup.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of salt.
I know. Perfect.
That's a lot of salt.
Yeah, that is a lot of salt.
Imagine someone had to eat this whole thing.
All right, and then our last thing for the dry ingredients.
Cream of tartar.
How much?
Cream of tartar. 4 teaspoons.
4 teaspoons. All right, so we just did our dry ingredients. So now, Annabelle, if you want to use the whisk, mix them together a little bit, and then we'll get our wet ingredients. Mm-hmm. Nicely done. Okay, what is our next step?
2 cups of water.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 2 tablespoons of oil.
Of oil, yep. All right, now we're gonna mix this together and we're gonna start turning the heat on. All right, so I'm gonna turn the heat to medium here.
Medium, but that's on the stove.
A little bit below.
Is that gonna be fine?
That'll be fine, yep. Good job asking.
Oh wait, it's starting to turn into Play-Doh.
Not quite yet.
It's starting.
So just mix it so all the lumps are out, and if your arm gets tired, I can help you.
I feel like we're making pancake mix.
It does look like pancake mix right now.
I think
So
we
once all
add the color and the scent in.
Oh yeah, we're gonna add color and scent in soon. So the next part is we're gonna add in coloring and or scent. So these are both optional, but they make it more fun. So what color are you gonna add?
No,
You're gonna add blue. All right, add a little bit at a time and then we can always add more. Right, there you go. And next we're gonna add in a scent. So the two scents that we have here are coconut or vanilla extract, and you can also use essential oils.
I'm gonna use
The vanilla
extract.
Okay. That's probably good.
Will it mess up the color?
It shouldn't, but we can find out. All right, here, I'll take the...
Oh, that smells so good.
Does it? All right, so now I think we can probably switch to the spatula since all the lumps are out and it's mixed together.
Okay.
So we can use a rubber spatula is probably the best, and we'll keep mixing it. Oh, you can, it is starting to get cooked on the bottom. All right, Mom, do you want to come help with mixing because it's getting warm on the bottom? So
Look at the
she's gonna help us.
It smells so good.
So you'll notice a difference on the bottom where it's starting to get a little harder and kind of cooked, and you want to keep mixing it so it doesn't get burnt. Should we turn the heat up a little bit, or do you think it's good?
I think it's good.
Okay.
Give it a second to cook. I'm gonna turn it up slightly.
Okay. So now we're right at medium. I hadn't turned it fully to medium. And this you might have to gauge based on different stoves.
You can see it's starting to stick.
Yeah.
And get thicker.
That's when it starts to get harder to mix.
Mm-hmm.
I keep scraping the bottom so it doesn't, with the rubber spatula, so it doesn't burn. But you can see it's getting thicker and sticking to my spatula.
You see it's starting to clump together. As it gets warmer, it'll clump.
See, that's starting to get cooked. There it is. See it? You can see it's starting to thicken up on the bottom.
And it happens pretty quick once it starts, so that's why you want to make sure you keep mixing it, or it can get burnt on the bottom. All right, while she keeps mixing, Annabelle, can you come help me grab parchment paper from the closet that we can put it on?
This one?
Yeah. Is it parchment or wax paper? Both should work.
Wax paper.
That's fine.
You can now see that it's really thickening. You want to flatten it out to get some of the moisture out of it so it's not too sticky when we finish.
That's why using a big pan like this is good, so that it gets pretty evenly cooked.
You can see it's starting to form into a ball. I'm going to spread it to cook more so it's not too wet. That's it now.
You can see the color changes a little bit. It gets a little darker as it's getting congealed.
You see that, Annabelle?
Yeah.
It's getting close and we'll start kneading it. But it's going to be hot, so we have to be careful.
I'm going to turn the heat off now because the pan is hot and we can let it continue to cook there for a second to get some more moisture out, but I'm going to still keep moving it around. It looks like it's just about finished. I'm gonna have to gently touch it to start kneading it. Let it cool off a little bit. Let's start taking it out of the pan. In a second, let me just make sure. Yeah, I think it's dry enough. The moisture's out of it. So I'm gonna scoop it up and put it on the paper to start cooling a bit. Set my pan aside to cool.
You can feel it's warm, but it's not too hot. You want to feel a little bit?
Oh wow, that's warm.
It's warm, yeah, but it's not too hot. So we'll give it a second to cool, and then we can start kneading it.
Yeah.
And it'll turn into
This.
that.
It will cool down.
Yeah.
I'm going to break it in half.
Okay.
You do half, and I'll do half.
Perfect.
I've made Play-Doh before.
So you knead it like you're kneading dough. It's still warm, but if it gets too hot, I can put it down. And it is finished. It is pretty much finished, because as we play with it, we'll knead it more. So now I'm just going to make a little ball, and I'm going to let it cool down the rest of the way.
And then once it's cool, you can store it in a Ziploc bag, a Tupperware, anything to keep it airtight.
And it's super nice.
What are your thoughts on it?
Like, what do you mean? It's the best Play-Doh.
Is it? Was it hard or easy to make?
It was easy.
It was easy.
Is it, why is it the best Play-Doh?
Because it's nicer and it's better than like the Play-Doh you get at the store. It's soft.
Cool. Thanks for your help.